Welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and the 2022 NCAA Division III Baseball Championships. It's down to the final two teams, and there they are, the Eastern Connecticut State Warriors and the Salisbury Seagulls. It's a best of three for all the marbles in 2022. Greetings from myself, Bob Brainerd, along with Bill Brophy and our crew here in Cedar Rapids. Here is how we got here. Salisbury, the defending national champions, able to withstand their side of bracket number one, besting Wisconsin-Stevens Point yesterday, who needed two victories to try to upset and punch their ticket here, but the Seagulls are back, and Eastern Connecticut State, a convincing win over LaGrange yesterday. So now the Seagulls and Warriors meet in a best of three.
Salisbury hasn't lost the last 2 years in this tournament. They went 5-0 a year ago in winning the national championship. They're trying to repeat a feat nobody has done since Marietta did in 2011 and 2012. Salisbury's won all three this week. They beat Stevens Point twice to get here. Meanwhile, Eastern Connecticut State has only lost 3 games all year, and they went unbeaten in winning Pool B. That's Jimmy Atkins, the pitcher of the year in Division III. But actually, that's the guy who will pitch against Atkins and gets a sizable pitching matchup. But that's Albee from Eastern Connecticut State. He's stretched out, ready to go.
Yeah, Atkins, there he is. Seagulls just took the field after the playing of the national anthem. So Atkins, an All-American. So the good stuff, Bill, for the Seagulls right out of the gate here in Game 1.
Well, Atkins 5'10", 175 pounds. As I said, he's the best pitcher in Division III this year, according to the website D3.com. Atkins, a senior right-hander, acted like the pitcher of the year on opening day. He threw a complete game 6-hitter in beating Stevens Point 8-2. Coming into the tournament, Atkins 6-1, obviously now 7-1 with an ERA under 1.38. This is his 17th appearance, his 10th start. He's thrown 3 complete games and had 3 saves out of the bullpen. In 87 innings, Atkins has allowed 57 hits, has 14 earned runs, walked but 7, and struck out now 85. He actually walked 4 guys the other day when having struck out only 7 coming in the tournament. Atkins is the race, coming back on short rest to be sure, but he proved to the world he was no fluke the other day. That award went to the right guy.
Here's the batting card for head coach Brian Ham and his Warriors. They will face Atkins with this lineup. Donahue, the shortstop, to lead it off. Bagdasarian in center field. Broadhurst, the All-American, at third base. Masagno, Malcolm, the catcher. Rich, the designated hitter. Tower, the first baseman. Plantamoro, the second baseman. And Claiborne, the right fielder, against Atkins. And we are all set on a sun-splashed morning here in Cedar Rapids. Game 1 of 2 to be played today. And the first pitch from Atkins is bunted up and over the netting.
Eastern Connecticut banged out 15 hits in beating LaGrange 8-1 yesterday. Donahue has shown he can handle the bat, including bunting. 2 for 5 yesterday.
Swing and a miss.
Zach, who started his career at UConn. This is his first year of eligibility at Eastern Connecticut State. Has 3 years left. 4 for 15 in the tournament. Eastern Connecticut has hit 298 in their 3 games in Cedar Rapids. It's third best in the field, but surprising. Eastern Connecticut, Salisbury 1-2 in pitching in this tournament. Eastern Connecticut hasn't made an error. They won with pitching and defense, and yesterday they showed they can swing the bats.
That one laced foul. Let's set the men in blue for you in Game 1. And we have 6 of them. Important games. Ben Williams behind the plate, calling balls and strikes. Mike Griffin's at first base. Justin Sims at second. Sam Kaya at third. Then down the right field line is Ron Black. Toby Formiller is down the left field line. 6-3, and the putout as Rice goes to Rahill, 1 away.
Atkins induces the ground ball to start the game. And that's what he does a lot. Atkins not very big, as I told you. He's listed at 5'10", 175 strikes. It's up in the upper 80s maybe. Won his last 7 decisions.
Very cerebral pitcher. Not a lot of herky-jerky, just very calm, gets the signs. and delivers. But not a lot of fidgeting, not a lot of pacing on the mound.
Got a lot of strikes. Got in the count here.
Ahead of Bagdasarian. Out pitch there, right where Ferens wanted it.
Again, the other day, uncharacteristically walked 4. Stevens Point was very adept at working counts, and they obviously did against Atkins, who prides himself on his control.
Count even here to Ryan, 2-2. Little tapper. Waddell can't find the handle. Bagdasarian's aboard.
I think that's going to be an error. It is. Got to make that play. I'm sure Waddell would agree. And he's charged with an error. Salisbury's 4th error in the tournament.
So a man on, 1 down. Luke Broadhurst, 4th team All-American, according to D3Baseball.com. Monster numbers this season. Strike 1.
Broadhurst came into the tournament in .425 with 13 homers, 49 RBIs. Got him 4th team All-American, as Bob told you. Followed up an All-American campaign from a year ago. Broadhurst went 2 for 4 yesterday, drove in a run. 3 for 10 in this event.
Again, fires one, seeing if Broadhurst will chase. He doesn't, 1-2.
Broadhurst, another guy who started his career at UConn, transferred to East Connecticut, played 4 years, started at third base.
Oh, checked his swing, but not in time. First punch out for Atkins, 2 away. Let's set the defense for you for the Seagulls of Salisbury. It's Cameron in left, Castor in center, a 1st team All-American. Hyder's in right. Waddell, Rice, Campbell, and Rahill left to right in the infield. Ferens is the catcher for the right-hander, Atkins. John Masagno now, the cleanup hitter.
Well, he's a cleanup hitter yesterday. Got moved up in the lineup and responded. Went 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs. Scored a run in that 8-1 victory over LaGrange.
Launch to left. Cameron on his horse. It bounces off the wall. Bagdasarian, they'll wave him home. Throw comes home. He is safe. Got the hand in.
Wow, what a relay throw by the shortstop, though.
It's 1-0 Eastern Connecticut State.
Jimmy Rice with a laser to the plate. The ball beat him. Somehow a nice slide here by Bagdasarian. Gets in the plate, says the plate umpire.
Did Ferens get the tag on a body part? Looks like he swung and missed.
No challenge. Coaches get 2 of them if they so choose. One will not be used here by Tro Brohan, and Bagdasarian's slide gives Eastern Connecticut a 1-0 lead on the run-scoring double by Masagno. What a great relay throw by Rice, though, to make that close.
Terrific. Matt Malcolm, 3rd team All-American catcher. Wants to know location of that pitch because he'll have the gear on in the bottom half of the 1st, so not too demonstrative.
Malcolm 3 for 13 in the tournament.
And Atkins ahead, 0-2.
Malcolm's has batted cleanup twice in 4 games here. Moved down when the hot-hitting Masagno earned his spot at number 4 in the batting order. Malcolm on the year came in hitting .365, has driven in 57 runs, hit 10 home runs.
Ooh. Pounded the mid of Ferens, but just missed. 1-2.
Eastern Connecticut won 21 in a row. They are now 46 or 40 this championship game, ranked in the polls at #1 for most of the season, including last week. But they were the second seed here, and that didn't sit well with some of the Warrior foulers.
Swing and a miss. Some high heat from Atkins ends the inning, but not until the Warriors draw first blood here in Game 1 of the championship best-of-3. Seagulls swing the sticks when we return to Cedar Rapids. Back here at Perfect Game Field, Veterans Memorial Stadium, Brian Albee gets the nod here to start Game 1 of this best-of-3 series. Albee Bill is a 5th-team All-American, according to D3Baseball.com.
And he's obviously been a versatile performer. 11-0 in the year with a 1.53 ERA coming into this. He's made 2 relief appearances, so he's been in 2 of the 3 games the Warriors have played. Through an inning and 2/3 of relief in each of the first 2 games. Didn't allow a hit or a run against Baldwin Wallace in a 10-3 win Friday. Through an inning and 2/3 of relief in a 1-run game. Picked up the save on Saturday in a 4-3 win over LaGrange. He was up in the bullpen yesterday. He gets the start here, and Albee has done both. This is his 26th appearance, his 9th start. He's got 5 saves, thrown about 80 innings, allowed 47 hits, 13 earned runs, walked 22 coming into the tournament, 58 strikeouts. Opponents have hit 181 against Brian Albee. And again, these tournaments, the double elimination format is a tournament of attrition. And so on this, the 4th day or the 5th day of the tournament, it's all hands on deck.
Here's the lineup for the Seagulls. Hyder, Campbell, Castor, Rice in the cleanup spot, Ray Hill at 5th. Ferens the catcher, Cameron the left fielder, Adams is the designated hitter, and Luke Waddell bats 9th. For head coach Troy Brohan in his 8th season, trying to win back-to-back national championships. Strike 1 to Hyder.
This guy's been an on-base machine, not only here, but all season. Here he's 6 for 14.
You were saying? Into the right field corner. Hyder. Pull-up double. Leadoff man aboard. Again, this is a recording for Salisbury.
3rd double of the tournament for Hyder. He's a .381 hitter before the tournament. That's his team high 18 doubles. That ties him with Cavi Castor, who you'll meet in a minute. Cavi's #1 hitter average-wise in this team. Hyder's #2. Hyder's aboard at 2nd in an attempt to tie the game.
Patrick Campbell steps in, the second baseman. Just missing, 1-0.
Salisbury's hit .269 in this tournament. That's well below what they did during the season.
That one up around the chin, 2-0.
Collectively, coming into the tournament, they'd hit .305. I like the steal bases, 123 out of 142. That's more than anybody else in the field. Salisbury has gone 2 of 3 in stolen base attempts in their visit to Cedar Rapids. They have never lost in this ballpark.
Yeah, home away from home for the Gulls. 2-1 to Campbell.
For that matter, Eastern Connecticut State has never lost in this ballpark either.
True.
Salisbury 39-10 here for the 7th time, the 2nd straight. So Brohan done a wonderful job since taking over the Gulls.
Albee checks, delivers to second base. Plantamoro will go to first. Advancing the runner over to third with one away for the first team All-American, Kavi Castor.
Kimball does his job, hits the ball to the right side of the infield. He'd rather have a hit, but the productive out puts a man on third with one out. Because it's early, Eastern Connecticut, well, they played the infield back. Now they're creeping in against Castor. Let's see how they end up.
Wheels are turning here early.
Stephen Point put the shift on with 3 infielders on the right side against Castor yesterday. The Warriors do not do that.
And Castor never gets cheated up there. Outfield for Eastern, playing at pretty straight away and normal depth.
They defend him a lot differently than Stevens Point did yesterday.
That one way upstairs. Malcolm climbed the ladder to bring that one down. 1-1.
Castor's a .428 hitter coming into this tournament with 12 homers, 61 RBIs, both team highs. He's been pretty quiet here. Castor 2 for 11 coming into this championship series, which is 1 RBI. Athletic looking guy. He can run, plays the heck out of center field.
Oh, yeah. Covers a ton of ground. Trying to knot things up here in the first frame. Time called by the catcher, Malcolm. All be ready. 1-2. Outside. 2-2. So All-American count for this best of 3. Atkins and Castor are first teamers. And for the Warriors, Malcolm's a third teamer. Broadhurst, fourth team. And Albee, who's on the mound today, made the fifth team. Chin music. Hot and heavy. 3-2.
Castor was one of the key players a year ago when Salisbury beat St. Thomas in 2 straight in his best of 3 series.
High in the sky. Broadhurst near the line makes the catch. 2 away.
Albee gets a big out there. Now the infield will go back all around as they attempt to get Stephen Rice.
Rice looking for some 2-out green. Strike 1.
Rice 4 for 14 in the tournament. Cleanup hitter is yet to drive in a run. On the year, he's hit .351 with 6 homers, 44 RBIs coming into the tournament. Rice, a veteran from last year's title winners.
So many familiar names on the Seagulls roster. Looking to get back-to-back titles. Bring home another set of hardware. Albee ahead, 1-2.
Rice, a senior, 5'9", 180 out of Woodbine, Maryland.
Check the swing. Dead matter. Strike 3 called. Albee gets a K. Runner stranded at third. Lead intact for the Warriors from Eastern Connecticut State as we go to the second. Ken Long giving you a little flavor of this Division III National Championship Series. There's a little more. Tank and trophy, Bill.
DeFord has manned that drone with some shots to Cedar Rapids as masterfully as Jimmy Atkins has mastered the mound here.
And by the way, the winners take the trophy home, not the tank.
Oh.
That stays here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Jack Rich, designated hitter, will kickstart the top of the second inning for Eastern Connecticut State.
Not the tank might be a traveling trophy since we're coming back here next year again.
It is not. Too heavy anyway. High in the air. Left field, Cameron. Look out. Lost it. Rich into second. It's a high sky here in Cedar Rapids. A couple clouds, but mostly blue. And Cameron just flat out lost it up there.
Well, you described it well. Again, it's a cloudless sky. It's tough on outfielders, to be sure. These are the conditions the first day. And Cameron just loses it, and it'll probably go as a double because he didn't come close to it. It's certainly a break for Eastern Connecticut State.
Here you see it. Gorgeous weather. High 70s. Very light breeze, but the sky causing issues there.
The wind was not a factor. Flagpole is limp.
And now Josh Tower trying to capitalize on the miscue. And he does. It'll move Rich over to third. At the corners, the Warriors. Something going again here in the second.
They want to take advantage of the break. Towers all over that high fastball, lines it into right. It was hit so hard that Rich had to be held up at third, but runners on the corners. Nobody out here in the second. Eastern Connecticut State looking to add on early.
A word. Nope, no, a baseball from Ben Williams. He just trotted out there. I thought he was going to have a discussion with Atkins, but Jimmy just wanted a new baseball, and Jimmy gets a new baseball. See what he can do with it. No, is the hitter. Missing. 1-0.
Played him row 2 of 11 in the tournament. 319 hitter in the year.
Cuts through that one.
Platinum Muro's driven in 25 runs. He's a senior from Bristol, Connecticut.
To right, Hyder catches. And because it was shallow.
And he's shown a good arm.
Yes, he has.
These teams have got each other well scouted now, so they aren't going to run on Hyder. He gets the ball in quickly, and Rich remains at third.
So still work to do for the Gulls, but one away, and Claiborne the hitter. Jason's hit well out of the number 9 spot.
Had a big night the other night when he drove in 4 runs.
Squares. And going to get it, Waddell. What a break for the Seagulls. 2 away.
Yeah, it was a safety squeeze. And Claiborne has shown he can get the bunt down, but he didn't there. Popping up this high delivery from Atkins. Waddell in tight at third as an easy play. Eastern Connecticut gets their leadoff man up, and now with 2 out. And Atkins hoping for a way out of this early inning mess.
And so is Cameron out in left field. You know it. That heart's pounding out there. Trying to get a third out without putting any damage on the scoreboard. Donahue grounded out his first AB. Inside, 1-1.
And you might as well be ready up there because Atkins is going to throw strikes. 22 of his 31 pitches have been for strikes.
Castor coming in. Got to play it on a hop. And it's 2-0 Eastern Connecticut State. Donahue delivers.
Big 2-out hit by Zach. And the miscue in the field comes back to haunt the defending champs. Donahue makes him pay with a 2-out single that boops in front of Castor. Castor had a good deke on there, but didn't really matter with 2 out. And here comes Troy Brohan to the mound to talk to the All-American Atkins about how they want to go after Bagdasarian. Atkins goes for a walk. I think the coach senses Atkins a little upset. He'd done his job. Gets the fly ball, which is a can of corn, and it ends up as a double, and the runner comes around to score.
And he's got the Mike Maddox pitching coach hand on the shoulder, trying to take the temperature of his starting pitcher.
I think he's trying to bring the heart rate down. He knows his guy. They've been together for 4 years, and obviously Atkins has had great success in a year when he was named the Division III Pitcher of the Year.
You mentioned first inning how cerebral Atkins is in his approach. And Brohan, he's seen what's unfolded here, and he saw some body language that was unusual. So a calming visit, hoping to end it right here. Bagdasarian, the batter, with 2 aboard and 2 down.
By the way, there's nobody in the bullpen, so it's not like he was buying time with that mound visit.
Bagdasarian reached on an error, and it led to that first inning run. One and 2. So Towers at second and Donahue's at first. Another base hit into left field. Tower waved home. Throw is cut off. It's 3-0.
Bagdasarian, the team leader in hits all year, with another 2-out hit. Brings in Tower. And this one not hit hard, but with 2 out, the runner's out with the crack of the bat. Cameron with no opportunity to throw out the runner at the plate. Warriors add on again.
Taking advantage in the first and now again here in the second. Here's Luke Broadhurst. First pitch swinging. Shallow right. Hyder coming in, charging, and makes the catch. Side retire, but it's a 2 spot for the Warriors in inning number 2. Now 3-0. Bill mentioned the pilot, Alec, who mans our drone coverage. He hasn't crashed it all weekend long, and that's the positive. Well, and the beautiful pictures he provides to us.
I was going to say, we've got to know our Cedar Rapids a lot better because of the drone shots.
Sure do. Chamber of Commerce should be thrilled.
It's a Chamber of Commerce day here. Again, a cloudless sky, which Scott Cameron wasn't too crazy about as he misplayed a fly ball into a double, and that opened the floodgates to a 2-run inning for Eastern Connecticut State, and now Brian Albee will try to protect the 3-0 lead.
Speaking of sky, here's Ray Hill to lead up the bottom of the second.
Very good.
Yeah, it's too easy. It's a layup. Told you the other day about Sky, article in the Baltimore Sun. He's kind of the straw that stirs the drink, I guess, for the Seagulls. Guys just gravitate towards this kid. They'd run through a wall for him, and he's an interesting dude off the field with as many interests. Center field. Bagdasarian makes the catch, one away.
Rio now 2 for 12 in the tournament. He too was an integral part of last year's champs, the defending champs.
We're playing catch up here in game 1 this morning. Here's Jacob Ferens. He was one of the heroes last season on this ball diamond. Takes strike 1.
2 for 10 with 2 RBIs in this event this year. Ferentz at 274, 19 RBIs in the year.
Chapped foul. Albee stares in and delivers. Fouled back. Let's hit the defense. Didn't get a chance to do that. Get you all lined up here for the Warriors. Sagnos in left. Bagdasarian in center. Claiborne in right. Got Broadhurst at third. Donahue at short. Plantamaro at second and Tower at first. Malcolm is the catcher for Albee.
Mazzagno and Donahue with web gems yesterday. And again, Eastern Connecticut has not committed an error in the field in 3 games here.
That ball buzzed the tower and it also grazed the helmet of Ferren, so he reaches. So a man on with 1 away for Cameron, the left fielder. Just missing outside, 1-0. And again, same spot, 2-0. Strike there, 2-1.
If there was a pivotal game in this tournament for Salisbury, it probably was this 7-5 11 inning win over Marietta Saturday.
That was a good baseball game.
It was indeed. The defending champs push across 2 in the 11th to beat the top seeds from Marietta in what certainly some would have called an upset. Salisbury seeded 5th in this tournament. Eastern Connecticut seeded 2nd despite their eye-popping record.
And then Marietta, a little bit of a tailspin. Base hit to left for Cameron. A redemption for the fly ball incident in the top of this frame. 2 aboard with 1 down for Adams, the designated hitter.
Cameron goes the other way. Hits the hole between short and third. Salisbury's got something going in the tying run at the plate here in the 2nd inning. Adams been one of the better hitters in the tournament for Salisbury. DH is 2 for 6. He's got 3 RBIs. 4 RBIs and 3 runs scored. Well, he's been in the middle of lots of things.
Oh, for sure. Takes ball 1 there.
Adams had only had 4 starts, so this equals the number of starts in Cedar Rapids to what Adams had coming into this tournament. He was only 4 for 15 coming in. He was a pitcher who got hurt in his only outing of the year. He's going to have Tommy John surgery. Troy Brohan noticed this guy can hit a little bit. Let's delay the surgery and utilize his bat. And he certainly has responded as the DH here in Cedar Rapids at Perfect Game Field.
Yeah, interesting story on how it all unfolded. Went from tragic to shifting gears into another role and succeeding.
I think he's still going to need the surgery from what we're told. Because they think he will be a pitcher to help the program.
now trying to help with the bat. Fouled it back. Wicked cut there, 2-2.
Adams is a junior from Snow Hill, Maryland.
You see Albee looking into the dugout. And he's got the wristband where he's checking the signs, but there's some confusion.
Yeah, we seem to have some technical difficulties.
The relay system is wonky at the moment. That's the system that Eastern Connecticut State uses. They don't flash from dugout to catcher to pitcher. It's, you see Albee's look straight in. That's every pitcher. They look in, they confer with the wristband to confirm it. Then they bring it, and he brings a strike to get a strikeout, 2 away. System operating once again for the Warriors.
Goes up the ladder to get Adams here. He executes the pitch after getting the pitch selection from his coach in the dugout.
So 2 away, big punch out there, and the number 9 hitter, Luke Waddell. Strike 1. Foul it off. Waddell trying to find a way, flip the lineup card back to the top.
Waddell, a .295 hitter with 23 RBIs coming into the tournament.
Chase pitch there, and he didn't. 1-2.
Had 3 hits against Marietta in that big one and drove in a run. 3 for 11 in the tournament.
Count evens at 2-2. Blasted to right. Will it stay fair? Just foul.
If it had stayed fair, we would have had a tie game.
And the right field umpire, Ron Black, right place, right time to make that call.
And he had a lot better view of it than you or I.
Yeah, it disappeared in that corner. So Waddell resets, will do it again. Swing and a miss, Albee. Back-to-back Ks to leave a pair stranded. Top of the third. We can confirm the hardware is in the house. There it is. The folks with the white gloves handed it over to our crew, watched it carefully as they took beauty shots.
That's the Stanley Cup, the guys with the white
Oh,
gloves.
I'm confused. Tightly guarded, though, I'm told. You don't just hand that thing out to any Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Got no white gloves.
Right.
Leading off the top of the third.
Yeah, some team will dogpile either at the end of Game 2 today or, if needed, Game 3 tomorrow.
The dog pile is needed.
The dog pile. Definitely. Masagno will lead it off. Doubled in the first run of this contest in the first. Little slow roll at a second this time. Campbell retires the left fielder. 1 away.
Sagno got the Eastern Connecticut off and running with that first inning hit. He's program's leader in a number of categories. Most career hits, now over 200 RBIs, runs, total bases, extra base hits. He's had a nice career.
Here's Matt Malcolm, struck out to end the first. Atkins working a little quicker here.
That's what he likes to do. I mean,
Yeah.
again, and you might as well attack early in the count because, again, he's going to throw strikes. 31 of his 41 pitches have been for strikes as he pounds his own. Just missed there. Malcolm didn't chase. But this guy is a strike thrower.
Ferens framed it. Not quite. 2-2. Yeah, he wants to repeat that motion and try to lock into a better place. Out of play.
Eastern Connecticut out of Willimantic, Connecticut. Malcolm will get another swing. 3,969 students go to Eastern Connecticut, which was founded in 1889.
Count is full. It stays full.
They're here for the 13th time at the NCAA tournament. First appearance in 15 years. Trying to win their 5th national title.
Sawed him off that time. Gotta hurry, and Hyder does. Gets over there for out number 2. That'll bring up Rich, the DH. Jack doubled and scored in that 2-run second inning.
Now, that was the big play of the game. He hit the lazy pop fly to left that Cameron turned into a double when he couldn't find the ball in the high sky.
Upstairs, 1-0.
Technically, it's to go down as a couple earned runs in the 2-run second, but if Cameron makes that play, Atkins' inning's a lot easier, and he's probably down only 1 run instead of 3. Atkins behind in the count here.
Three and 0.
Again, Atkins only walked 7 hitters in 78 innings coming into this tournament. He walked 4 against Stevens Point the other day in winning 8-2 when he scattered 6 hits.
Runs the count full here. I was paying attention. You said Eastern's in search of their 5th? In search of their 5th national title?
Indeed.
It'll creep them closer to Marietta. They're able to get it. Ooh, Atkins off the body. Stays with the play, makes the out at first, side retired. He comes back, they check on their pitcher. He says, I'm okay, guys. Except for the scoreboard, where his team trails 3-0.
Let's hear it for these men and women.
More beauty shots for you. Downtown Cedar Rapids.
People are working there today, Bob.
Actually working.
Yeah. It's the home to almost 300 different manufacturing plants, 24 Fortune 500 companies, including Quaker Oats, which we've given way too much pub to over the first 4 days.
Send cereal to the booth.
Yeah. Rockwell Collins is here, General Mills, Cargill, Archer Daniels, Midland, Nordstrom all have bases here. And the second largest city in Iowa, 126,000 people live in Cedar Rapids. We're in eastern Iowa, 10 miles from Iowa City, 20 miles north of Iowa City, 100 miles north of Des Moines, which is the state capital. Know your Cedar Rapids.
I grabbed one of the brochures in the concourse
So your
this morning.
kid's coming to school here
That's
next
why.
year. So, yeah, you're going to get to know Cedar Rapids real well.
Oh, yeah. Cam Hyder leads off for Salisbury as they play catch-up here in the bottom of the third. Down 3-0.
And congratulations to Bo, high school graduate in the class of 2022. And congratulations to all the grads. It's that time of year.
It is.
Throughout the country.
'Tis the season. Little tapper out in front, all B. Will Fire make the play.
Slipped and made the play. But he got him. And Hyder is a dangerous fella. You got to keep them off the bases if you can.
Number 37, Patrick Campbell.
Records the out there. And Campbell will be the hitter.
Ben Williams writing something down. Not sure what this is about. Maybe a warning to the Salisbury dugout.
I think you're right. I think I heard team warning. So if you can't pick out the individual that cranked your clock, then you just say, okay, all you guys, warned. Button it up.
Probably no big deal, but for the record, Williams has now warned Salisbury's dugout to silence the chirping.
Swing and a miss by Pat Campbell. He grounded out his first AB in the first. Albee can't get that one, and no one can. Up the middle it goes.
Seagulls have had a hit in every inning. This is your classic seeing eye single. Gets past Albee and past the shortstop Donahue, ranging far to his left. And ends up in center field. The Seagulls have a one-out single.
And here's Kavi Castor. Bill mentioned in the first that Seagulls continue to win here in Cedar Rapids this year, despite Castor unable to contribute in a big way like he usually does. First team All-American struggling.
You got to get him going. He's behind on the count after a first pitch breaking ball from Albee.
Lays off there, 1-1.
Again, Point put 3 infielders on the right side of second base against him yesterday. Castor went 0 for 4, drove in a run with one of his ground ball outs.
This one, center field. Bagdasarian. 2 away. So, offensive struggles continue for Castor. It's up to Rice here with 2 down. Stevens struck out to end the first. Left a man stranded at third in the process. Seagulls, beg your pardon, have stranded 3 so far.
Salisbury won the Coast to Coast Athletic Conference this year.
Albee pounding the strike to make it 1-1.
They're now 39-10 after winning all 3 games here, including twice against Wisconsin Stevens Point. Located in Salisbury, Maryland, on the Eastern Shore. Bill DeBoer has done a real nice job of informing us all about the Seagulls. But he is continually disappointed, Bob, by his inability to get Sammy the Seagull to appear in Cedar Rapids for a second consecutive year.
Poor Will, every time he stops in the booth, it's the first thing we ask. 2-2 with 2 away. That's another base hit up the middle. Just to the left of Donahue at short. Puts 2 Seagulls aboard once again with 2 away. Ray Hill will be the batter.
Well, tying run once again at the plate for the Seagulls.
Skied one to center his first AB.
Could use the 2 out here. He too has been pretty quiet this weekend in Cedar Rapids. Ray Hill drove in 45 runs on the season.
It's ball 1 there. I mentioned the Baltimore Sun article, and comes from a military family. He's a pilot, flies planes like many of his family members have in the past. Dad was in the Air Force. He's in ROTC, Sky is. And what I haven't taken a deeper dive into is that he does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Part of his training regimen. Never heard of that version of Jiu-Jitsu, but Sky says it helps keep him centered.
He needs to be centered here because, like Castor, his bat's been quiet, and Cedar Rapids is 2 for 12. Another middle of the order bat that's been pretty quiet. They could use a 2-out hit here.
There it is, base hit to right. Campbell coming home. It's 3-1.
Sky Rahill with a big 2-out hit. Finds the hole between first and second with everybody running. No way they're going to get Campbell. Rice to third. Salisbury on the board.
So 3-1. Malcolm jumps out, gets the instructions on where to position everybody and on any potential throwdowns, gets that info relayed from the dugout and relays it to his teammates. Farron's the catcher now. Got hit by a pitch in the second inning. He's looking for something meaty here. Strike one.
And Salisbury likes to pressure the defense. Rahill at first is 6 of 7 in stolen base attempts this year. Rice at third is 15 of 16. Salisbury's 2 of 3 on stolen base attempts in this tournament. Albee knows that, so does Brian Ham, the coach, and that's why he told Albee to throw over there.
Farron's just missed. Didn't really commit on that swing and then tried to hammer it late. So behind here, 0-2.
There goes the runner.
Walk down there. So second and third, if Farron's can produce a hit, we could be tied. Way upstairs. Albee says that's on me.
I think the stolen base unnerved the right-hander.
Sign flashed in from the dugout. Albee ready. Crowd making racket here in Cedar Rapids.
Farron's with a big 2-out hit yesterday. A triple drove in 2 runs in a 3-run inning, which was the difference in the win over Stevens Point.
Swing and a miss. Albee leaves another pair stranded. But the Seagulls scratch out a run in their half of the third inning. Score now is 3-1, Eastern Connecticut State. Our guys getting artsy fartsy, aren't they, Bill? With the trophy?
Yeah, and they know how to take different angles of the trophy. You can see that high sky that drove Cameron nuts too behind the trophy. Some puffy clouds have arrived in Cedar Rapids, though. Large white puffy clouds, and Cameron would have welcomed those in the second inning when he. That's a lot better for outfielders when puffy clouds are there.
Yeah, they weren't there 2 innings ago.
No.
Leading off the top of the 4th inning.
Top of the 4th here in Cedar Rapids of game number 1. We're going to play 2 today. The results will determine if we play a third winner-take-all game tomorrow. That would be 11 a.m. Central Time. As Atkins goes back to work here and throws a first pitch strike to Josh Tower. Tower singled and scored in the 2-run second. He singles again here in the 4th. Tower with some power.
Tower picks on a pitch early in the count. Barrels it up, winds it into center.
Now Plantamoro, the second baseman. Flew out to right in his lone AB. squares. Ferens. Snap throw. Couldn't get it there. 1-0. Noah gets it down this time. Ferens will go to first. And the sacrifice complete. Tower down to second.
A small ball by the Warriors. They've done so 34 times in 47 games coming into this tournament.
So runner in scoring position again. Claiborne will be the batter.
It's the second sacrifice in Cedar Rapids this weekend for Plantamiro. We're well beyond the weekend, but Plantamiro's shown ability to handle the bunt, and he gets his teammate into scoring position here in the fourth.
And some family members that have the Plant number 4 T-shirts on down in the stands. They were happy with that result. See if Claiborne can pay it off. Ooh, look out. And thought it was foul, and that's what Atkins thinks.
Well, so does Brohan. He's coming out of the dugout. Nobody really knew what to do. I mean, my intuition tells me the ball hit the bat, and that's why the umpires are going to confer. Dan Williams is the home plate umpire, but he's going to ask for help. Here it is. Should be able to hear it down there, shouldn't you? Looks to me like it changed direction.
Yeah, looks like it grazed the bat and then went off of Ferens' mitt.
Here comes Williams, and it looks like Donahue's going to stay at the plate, or Claiborne's going to stay at the plate and hit.
And the result is that Tower trots down to third. He said, I'm taking the bag unless I hear otherwise. Troy Brohan still out of the dugout.
Well, I think you want to know whether it's a strike or a ball. If it hit the bat, it's a strike. Now conference. But it's officially recorded as a ball, correct?
It did. It definitely comes off the mitt of Ferens, but the question is, does it deflect the bat, then the glove?
And Brohan's going to come out now for an explanation after Claiborne conferred with the base runner Tower and the base coach, and Brian Hamm, his coach, who's at third base. Brohan still talking loudly. We zoom in.
Well, maybe not. Maybe Ferens closed the glove sooner, and in the closed mitt, that caused the deflection. Our crew all over to give you the best looks that we have, but the call will stand.
They play the infield back in the fourth inning, down 2 runs.
Two and one to Claiborne. Donahue's on the on-deck circle.
And Claiborne had the big game the other night. 4 RBIs against Baldwin Wallace. At 2 for 5 in that game.
Now the infield creeps in. Waiting on the 2-2 pitch. And it's full.
Claiborne 4 for 13 in the tournament.
Ball 4, and Atkins screams into his mitt.
Yeah, well, that's the ball.
The shortstop, number 1, Zach Donahue.
Fiery All-American wanted that call.
He didn't walk many guys.
So now Corners with 1 away. Top of the order again. Zach Donahue for the 3rd time, who singled in Drove in a run his last AB. A strike.
Donahue now 5 for 15 in the tournament. Driven in 3 runs.
Scoots out of the way.
326 hitter with 33 RBIs on the season. Claiborne with a good lead over at first.
And a base hit will drive it another run. 4-1 Warriors. Donahue strikes again.
Second RBI of the day for the shortstop.
Center fielder number 11, Brian Bagdasarian.
So a little small ball, they manufacture a run with a single, a sacrifice, a wild pitch, and then a single following a walk to Claiborne.
And they ain't done yet. Still only 1 out. Bagdasarian the batter. First pitch swing, right field. Hyder giving chase, going back, and he makes the catch. Tagging and going to third is Claiborne. There's 2 away.
Nice play by Hyder. Ball kept carrying on the right fielder. You can see he's got to get on his horse and get back there to make the catch. He does so, heads up base running by Claiborne to tag and go to third, or he resides with 2 out.
Luke Broadhurst now 0 for 2 this afternoon, but always dangerous at the dish. Warriors up to 7 base hits now, and back to a 3-run cushion. Big whiff there.
Broaders 4-14 in the tournament after hitting .425 coming into play here.
It's always the setup pitch. 0-2. Center field, Castor. Side retired. Warriors, however, tally again in the 4th. Middle of 4, it's 4-1 Eastern Connecticut State. I gotta get me a drone, because this is pretty cool stuff.
Alec has won you over to the drone life, huh?
Yep.
More of Cedar Rapids.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th
Awesome
inning,
stuff
left
all
fielder
weekend
number
from our
32,
guys.
Scott Cameron.
Bringing you the best
The home
of
of
the best.
the Cedar Rapids Museum of Art. I think you'll probably become a patron there through your kids' college days. Orchestra Iowa's based here, Theater Cedar Rapids.
Cameron, hot smash off a tower and into right field. And then Cameron slipped on the bag. Careful there, young man.
Towers mad he didn't make the play, but Cameron's not.
Designated
Second hit
hitter
for
number 27,
the left fielder. Whoops.
Sharpen spikes. So they're swapping stories. Towers saying how the ball ricocheted off of him, and then Cameron saying, oh yeah, well, you know what I did afterwards? Here's Zach Adams. First pitch up the middle. Out at second. And at first, a double play.
Nice play by Plantamuro. Says I'll take it myself, and then a little Robinson Cano flip back when Robinson Cano was flipping. And double play. It's Albee to breathe a little easier here in the fourth.
So base is clean for the number 9 hitter, Waddell. Another first pitch hack here. And the guys can't get over there in time. Waddell struck out to end the second inning. Seagulls have left 5 on base through the first 3. Managed to finally scratch out a run in the last inning, but there were 2 more for the taking, and they couldn't push them across.
Eastern Connecticut is stranded 5 through 4 innings.
Albee long look, the 1-2. Chopper just foul. Tower gets dirty again. So everyone resets here. This one playable. Broadhurst in foul territory, makes the catch, side retired. We've played 4 here in Cedar Rapids. Eastern Connecticut State 4, Salisbury 1. Top of the 5th has arrived here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Game number 1 on Championship Tuesday.
4 runs, 7 hits, no errors for Eastern Connecticut. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the defending champs from Salisbury. Salisbury trying to be the first team since Marietta in 2011 and 2012 to repeat as the national champs. Only 3 teams have ever won back-to-back Division III titles.
It's special. And it's difficult to do as Rahill tracks that one down, 1 away.
The catcher, number 7, Matt Malcolm.
Matt Malcolm now the catcher, 0 for 2 so far. Gonna look at Rahill, good navigation over there. A lot going on with the bullpens in foul territory. That's a solid smash up the middle. Malcolm's aboard with a single.
Yeah, he barreled that one up quite nicely. 8th hit of the day for the Warriors. Touched upon it before. It's a big weekend for college baseball fans in the state of Connecticut. Eastern Connecticut obviously having great success here, now 47-3, and the University of Connecticut won its regional last night, beating Maryland in the slugfest. They're playing Stanford now in the Super Regional in Division I.
Stanford came back from the dead to win its game. Had a couple of 9th inning home runs.
But UConn gets to fly cross country to play Stanford this weekend. Having a Saturday, Sunday, Monday in the Super Regional.
Great time of year for baseball fans.
Yeah, well, the winners of the Super Regional advance to Omaha for the College World Series later in the month.
0-1 to Rich. Jack base hit to right field. Malcolm wheeling over to third. Here come the Warriors again. Runners at the corners with 1 away.
I believe UConn's win last night gives them 48 wins. And as we said, Eastern Connecticut State with 47 wins. So a lot of success. And
something's in the water in Connecticut.
yeah. Here's Tower with runners on the corner, and they haven't got him out today.
Now 2 for 2. Pair of singles, pair of runs scored. Good block by Ferens.
Tower now 5 for 13 in the tournament after singling twice and scoring twice today.
Strike there, 1-1.
Now scored 4 times in the tournament as well. Kind of been an unsung hero for the Warriors.
Tried to get out of the way and fouled it.
Malcolm with a big secondary lead at third. I don't think anybody thinks he's a threat to steal home, but he was well down the line.
Yeah, Atkins, he's just focused on home plate right now, and 2-2 there. Sawed him off. Tried to muscle it into left field. Burrow will be next. Tower trying to produce again. Increase this 3-run lead. Yes, sir. Right on cue. Base hit into right center makes it 5-1.
Maybe he's not going to be much of an unsung hero anymore. 3 for 3 in game 1 of this best-of-3 series. And now an RBI is 3 straight hits. Allowed Eastern Connecticut to pad its lead.
10 hits now for the Warriors.
And they had 15 yesterday against LaGrange. They get their hitting shoes on here in the last 14 innings. My math tells me they've had 25 hits.
Bullpen begins to stir.
Almost begrudgingly, because
Yeah.
Atkins is their guy.
Yeah, they wanted to ride him the distance if they could.
First time today there's been action down there. It's Corey Burton who's throwing.
Plantamuro, little base hit. Shallow center will load him up. And the Warriors keep on coming here.
Castor does a good job with the deke here to maybe fool the base runners and keeps Rich from scoring, but gets the ball in and the bases are loaded. Still only 1 out.
And Jason Claiborne, the batter. Inside 1-0, and Atkins again. He's shown his displeasure with the strike zone, and even after base hits, he's snapped his head or tossed his glove aside. Just a frustrating outing for him.
And he seems to be rather animated on the mound.
One to Claiborne. High and tight, 2-1. Ball squirts away, no one will advance. However, the bigger issue, it's 3-1. Nowhere to put him. Donahue waits on deck, top of the order. Warriors threatening to blow this game wide open. Free RBI for Claiborne. Makes it 6-1.
Only 2 walks off of Adkins have come against Claiborne, the number 9 hitter. Again, he's had pretty good command. 2/3 of his pitches have been for strikes, but he's had trouble with Claiborne, who gets a RBI there, and that means that Troy Brohan's going to make a pitching move. He knows that walks are, well, now that Corey Burton, who is coming in from the bullpen, has stopped. Maybe Brohan has not signaled to the bullpen yet.
There now.
Yeah, I got to say the teammates are out of the dugout in anticipation of welcoming Adkins back to the dugout. But we do have a pitching change, and we'll tell you about Corey Burton when we return.
Atkins, you saw, dejected. To the dugout he goes, his team down 6-1. Kid from Baltimore, the right-hander Corey Burton.
He's a senior. We saw him in this tournament a year ago. He's tournament tested. Hasn't appeared in this tournament yet. In fact, they'd only used 5 pitchers till this moment, but Corey Burton comes in. 0-1 with a .333 earned run average. This is his 25th appearance, all out of the bullpen. He's got a save. Burton in 27 innings has allowed 30 hits, 10 earned runs, walked 13, struck out 14. Opponents have hit .280 against the senior right-hander. 5'10", 175 pounds, they say.
And he enters the game, yikes. Bases loaded and 1 out.
Last year, Corey won 3 games in the regions. So he was an integral part of the NCAA championship run. Inherits a mess here.
Indeed. Zach Donahue, the leadoff man, goes after the first pitch. And Rice steps on the bag at second. Out at first, even with the bobble, he turns the double play.
Rice keeps his cool. Savvy play, stays with it, tags the bag, and throws out Donahue. Burton throws 1 pitch and gets out of trouble.
Out of trouble, but 2 more runs on the board for Eastern Connecticut State. You enjoying all these trophy shots? Because we have plenty, I'm told.
Well, again, it's a beautiful day. It's, it captures what they're playing for. Gets the background of a beautiful Iowa morning, now afternoon.
I hope Alec gave the hats back and pocket those. Yeah, I'm just going to borrow some equipment if that's okay. No, we know he did. 33 of those shots we've got. We're going to use all of them, too. Got 2 games to play this afternoon as Hyder goes after the first pitch and drops it in for a base hit. Salisbury needs base runners. They need runs. They trail by 5 here in the bottom of 5.
Hyder's a veteran. He knows his job, and he's been awfully good at it here in Cedar Rapids. Has been in his career. Leads off the 5th by blooping a single to right. Here come the big boys in the order for Salisbury. They need those guys to start producing.
Yeah, here's Campbell. Singleton scored the lone run so far today. It's ball 1.
Hyder now is tied for the lead in most hits in the turn. I take that back. Jared Aldridge LaGrange had 9. Hyder has 8, but he's had an awfully good tournament. Now 8 for 17 in Cedar Rapids.
Bouncing ball, into left it goes. So something brewing, we shall see. Back-to-back singles to start the 5th for the Gulls.
Gulls say let's go, and they got multiple base runners here against Albee in the 5th. Like I say, they need this guy, Castor, to start producing. He's been their big guy all year. He's been awfully quiet in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, something out of Castor here would be a jolt, and now sensing that moment, gonna have a chat with the battery here. Critical for East Con State to not give away part of the chunk of the lead they just established here. They scored in every inning so far except the third.
It's Chris Wojcik, the pitching coach, out to visit with Albee. Wojcik's been with Brian Ham for each of Ham's 4 seasons at Eastern Connecticut. Umpire Ben Williams going to break that up. No activity in the bullpen for the Warriors, although some stretching occurring now.
That's the bungee cord thing. That could mean it. That could just mean they're bored. It could mean, well, they got a Charlie horse.
It's also a guy that's walking down to the mound.
Castor, you know, when it's not going your way, try something different here. Trying to lay one down in the third baseline.
I don't think he was sacrificing though.
No. He's trying to use that speed, get down to first, and get him loaded for Rice. One and one to Kavi.
Albee threw 3 2/3 innings of relief in Eastern Connecticut's 7-6 win over Rowan in the Super Regional game. But again, he's been used both as a starter and a reliever, and maybe that's why Wojcik wanted to see how he's feeling out there now in his 5th inning.
Castor took a little walk after that swing. Better swing there. It'll go all the way to the wall. This will play to pair, and Castor says, I'm back from the dead. 6-3 now.
I don't know if he was dead, but he had been quiet.
Back from the comatose?
Anyway, nice approach there. He's going to get on with the bunt on the first pitch. Barrels this one up and hits the gap on the third pitch. And that swing to left center brings in 2, and Salisbury says, let's go.
Stephen Rice now, ball 1. Wakes the crowd up that are supporting the maroon and gold. Count even at 1 and 1.
Rice had a couple nice defensive plays. He's got a hit as well.
That hits Stephen. He'll get first base. And all of a sudden, tying run is coming to the plate.
Doing more than playing with the bungee cord down in the bullpen now for Eastern Connecticut.
First baseman number 30, Sky Rayhill.
Sky Rayhill will be the batter.
Nolan Lincoln is in the pen. We saw Nolan yesterday in the 9th inning.
Rayhill came out of his funk in the 3rd inning, drove in the first run for the Gulls with a single.
That might have been Brohan bunting the runners over and not Rayhill looking for a bunt base hit.
Mm-hmm. Tries it again, foul.
That is on orders from the coach. And that's the way we've seen Salisbury play. It's old school, but boy, when you haven't lost in this tournament in 2 years, you can't say it's an ineffective strategy and take that, all you analysts out there. That
Yeah.
say a bunt is a wasting out.
Rahill sitting 1-1. Squares again. Gets it down. Broadhurst throws off balance and still makes the play. Runners move up to second and third with one away. And we'll see if Ferens can do some damage now.
It's the 10th time this year Rahill has successfully had a sacrifice hit. And he's one of the leaders of the team and gets a big greeting when he returns to the dugout. So 2 runners in scoring position. Infield's back for Ferens. Eastern Connecticut will obviously give up an out or give up a run to take an out.
Went around. 0-2.
Ham actually had his infielders creeping in there. So by the time the pitch was delivered, they were about halfway. That's where they are right now in the infield.
Albee, the 0-2. Fly ball to right. Claiborne circling, catching.
He's coming.
Tagging and scoring is Castor. Both runners move up. And now it's 6-4.
And Castor runs well, and they were going to test the arm of Claiborne. So Castor gets a big run. Another one potentially only 90 feet away. And Cameron hits as the tying run at the plate.
So Ferens gets the job done. And Cameron's had the hot hand today at the plate. 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. One and one to the left fielder.
Cameron 6 for 10 in the tournament.
Well, he was up on that one. Just missed it.
Cameron's a senior from St. Mary's County, Maryland.
Albee's ready. The 1-2. Way outside. Good stop by Malcolm. Runner at third base. Could make this a one-run contest. Cameron trying to deliver him. Count is full. Left field. Masagno near the line makes the catch in the corner. Side retired, but 3 on the board for the defending national champion Seagulls, who make this a 6-4 game after 5. Set of beauty shots here via the company drone. Home of the Cedar Rapids Colonels. Twins Class A affiliate in the Midwest League, but they have stepped aside. They hit the road.
Yeah, they got a long road trip. They don't come back till next Tuesday. But we've taken over the ballpark.
Yes, we have.
Become our home since last Friday.
The fans, too. They've had pretty good weather. Save for a rainout 2 nights ago when the last 2 games got pushed. So we played those yesterday, and that set the table for today.
And you probably choose to forget this, but we also had a late start on Saturday of 15 minutes, starting a 17-hour day at the ballpark for us.
I have forgotten it.
See?
Bagdasarian gives it A ride to right, but Hyder gets there. Tracks it down for out number 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. And the batter will be Luke Broadhurst, 0 for 3 today. Ball 1. From the pitcher, Corey Burton, on in relief of Jimmy Atkins.
Eastern Connecticut did not treat Atkins well. Atkins, pitcher of the year in D3. So won his last 7 decisions, 9-1 in the year, but he got unceremoniously disposed of last inning. Eastern Connecticut has collected 11 hits off of Atkins and 4 1/3 innings of work. So it's Burton's job to throw some zeros up there and give the Seagulls hitters a chance to come back.
Burton came out of the bullpen, threw 1 pitch, got the double play behind him. 2-1 here to Broadhurst. There's a strike. Count is full. Chopper to short, Rice. 2 down. And the batter will be Masagno.
Left fielder number 13, John Masagno.
Whole new mindset to ball here today. First 4 days of this tournament's how many pitchers do you use? Do you have enough left to get to the best of 3 series at the end? Salisbury hasn't used a lot of pitchers, so now it's just win 2 games. They go with Atkins on short rest. The short rest did not treat Jimmy well, but Burton has not pitched. But it's just got a different feel to this game. It's just concentrate on this opponent and then the next game, and I don't think either coach is worried about tomorrow. And that's a different mindset than coaches have in the early days of this double elimination tournament. And this has been a well-played game. We've seen an error, but some nice defensive work as well. But 2 good teams.
Second base side. 1-2-3 inning for Burton. So the offense gives the Gulls some life with a 3 spot. And a 0 on the board here in the top of the 6th keeps the scoreboard at 6-4. Gorgeous day here, mimicking day 1. That was absolute stellar weather to kick off this tournament. You got your grain elevators there surrounding the neighborhood.
Sorry, I missed a chance to tell you more about Cedar Rapids there, Bob.
Yeah, you'll get
Ashton Kushner's hometown, you know.
Yeah.
Kurt Warner. I don't think we were coming down Kurt Warner Way with that latest drone shot, but Kurt Warner Way is the main thoroughfare leading into the parking lot here at Perfect Game Field.
That's right, can't miss it. Here's Zach Adams to start the bottom of the 6th for the Seagulls.
American Rivers Conference has been the host of this event for the 3rd time. Got a new change in leadership there. Dan Hammes, Sports Information Director for years, putting up with our act. He's got rewarded for that by being named commissioner.
Grand Poobah now.
Yeah, he's done a nice job of directing things here. And Hannah Halverson has taken over as Dan's assistant. And
Danielle as well.
Yeah,
Danny
Williams.
Danny.
They've
I call her Danielle.
Well,
Want to be formal.
I try to be a little more informal.
Strike 3 called. Adams caught looking. Not happy about it, but Albee will take it 1 away.
But our thanks to Mr. Hammis and Miss Williams and Miss Halverson for these such congenial and professional hosts.
Absolutely.
Keeping us in stats, shirts, sodas,
Lineups.
wraps.
Waddell to the corner. Foul ball. Yeah, hosting duties, it's a lot of heavy lifting for this tournament.
A lot of sodas for you and I.
Well, for those long days, yeah.
Anyway, our thanks to the American Rivers Conference staff.
Yeah, they step up to the plate in a big way. Waddell, nothing in 2 trips so far. Comebacker. Albee says, I got it. 2 away. That was pitch number 103 for Brian.
Albee needs a short inning, and he's getting one here against the bottom third of the order for Salisbury.
The action continues in the Eastern Connecticut State bullpen.
Yeah, that's still Nolan Lincoln. He's obviously ready to come in if needed.
Yeah, he's a spectator right now. He's done throwing pitches. Hyder not done hitting. All the way into the corner. He's taking a peek. He's taking a turn. He is in there with a triple.
He's a dynamic player. He makes the seagulls fly. They're turning on this one and yanking it down in the corner. And he's thinking extra bases out of the box. And when he gets to second, with that speed, he cuts the bag and ends up the head first slide to beat the throw. It's a tying run at third base.
Time called. Both Hyder and the first baseman Tower having to take care of some laundry. Tower tried to make the diving snag and got filled with dirt, and same with the head first slide from Hyder.
When this cleanup occurs, Patrick Campbell awaits at the plate, and he's 2 for 3 with a couple RBIs, or excuse me, with 2 runs scored against Albee. They're going to keep him in there to face Campbell.
Strike. A few more groans from the dugout on the Salisbury side of the baseball diamond. The 0-1. Up in the air, foul territory. Tower giving chase, and here's where the mound becomes an issue. You're looking up, trying to get the GPS out to locate the baseball, and all of a sudden you run up a hill.
Lincoln vacated the territory to help his teammate out. I'm sure they were communicating down there how much room he had before he hit the wall. Anyway, it's no play, despite the good hustle by Tower.
Albee will take it. He's ahead 0-2. Shallow center. Bagdasarian had it played that way. Side retired. Nothing across for the Gulls. As we go to the 7th inning, our score 6-4 Eastern Connecticut State over Salisbury.
I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of career goals.
You're there to get a full college experience, not only participate in your sport, but participate in things outside of that. It's all about growing as a person.
My coaches have helped me with figuring out who I really am. Their lives are dedicated for us to succeed.
two combatants playing for the NCAA Division III Baseball Championship Trophy. Game 1 of 2 today. 6-4 Eastern Connecticut State in front at the moment as we head to the top of the 7th inning.
Burton has stepped up in his role as a reliever of Jimmy Adkins.
7th inning, the catcher number 7, Matt Malcolm.
Very efficiently recorded 5 outs in his stint. Used only 13 pitches in doing so.
Matt Malcolm leads off the 7th for the Warriors. Chopper to third. Oh! Waddell was waiting for it, and it took a wicked hop off his left shoulder.
Going to be a hit.
Designated hitter
Trying
number
to
6.
get that between hops, and that wasn't a good idea for Waddell. Takes it off the shoulder and then was not aware where the ball was. But
It's now at a dozen for Eastern Con State. Jack Rich, the batter. Upstairs, 1-0.
Rich 2 of 3 today. Scored a couple runs.
A strike, 1-1. First base side, that's a fair ball. Rahill looking back saying how? Throwing to second, not in time. Second and third with nobody out.
Mario is asking the first base umpire, are you sure? I don't think we're going to get a challenge out of this, but it's a, now Brohan coming out, and they are going to, he asked the plate umpire, Ben Williams, to bring the first base umpire in for a conference.
Mike Griffin is the first base umpire who made that call.
I'm assuming Brohan's going on what Rahill saw. And Mike Griffin says he's sure, and no challenges forthcoming from the Seagulls coach.
Griffin scooted out of the way
First baseman
with the
number
ball
12, Josh Tower.
coming that way, but kept the head down and pointed right away that the ball was fair.
Rich now 7 for 14 in the tournament. He scored 4 runs, driven in a couple.
And Seagulls come in on the infield grass here, trying to cut something down. Josh Tower, the batter. 1-0.
Towers 3 for 3, and he's a better hitter with the infield in.
A strike, 1-1.
No bullpen activity for Salisbury. Burton trying to escape a 7th inning jam.
He was on it, just missed.
Lake Tower, Rich 7 for 13 in the tournament. So they got 14 hits between them.
Burton to left. Cameron over his head. Misplayed it. It'll plate a pair. Tower will take it. Makes it 8-4.
3 RBIs today for Tower. I don't know if Cameron gets to that ball, even if he doesn't turn the wrong way on it, but he certainly misplayed it. And it goes well over his head all the way to the fence, allowing Rich and Malcolm to score easily, and the Eastern Con fans to breathe a little easier. They are now up by a comfortable margin again.
8-4 the score. Well, Cameron has had an adventure out there this afternoon. And now the batter is Plantamuro. Instructions from his head coach. Still nobody out.
Third baseman Waddell on the grass, anticipating a second sacrifice of the day from Plantamuro.
Thought about it, 1-0. Two arms getting loose in the Salisbury bullpen. There's your bunt. There's your tag. Sacrifice complete.
Nice bunt though by Plantamuro, my goodness.
You bet. As you mentioned, he's done it twice today.
3 times in the tournament.
So you got another runner available to score here with only 1 down. Claiborne the batter.
Plantamuro leads the team in sacrifice hits now with 10. Infield forced to come in once again.
Slashed foul.
Claiborne was certainly Atkins' nemesis. He walked twice. The only walks administered by Atkins in 4 1/3 innings today. And Atkins had more walks in this tournament than he had in the games leading up to the tourney.
And there's a base hit with the infield in. Easy pickings for Claiborne. Make it 9-4.
That's the danger in bringing the infield in. A routine ground ball turns into a run-scoring single. Claiborne, the number 9 hitter, with another RBI. They want the ball for some reason. That must be a milestone hit for Claiborne, as the dugout immediately went out there and asked for the ball.
Top of the order in Donahue.
Claiborne's got 6 RBIs out of the 9 hole in this tournament for the Warriors.
I'd ask for every baseball. Bunt on the third baseline. Throw in time to get Donahue.
Like small ball, Bob?
Eastern Con State does. Puts the runner at second with 2 outs, and Bagdasarian. Opportunity here if he can produce a base hit. The lead is 5.
Here comes Troy Brohan, and that may be all for Burton.
Signaling. They will make a change here. 3 runs in. Runner on, 2 outs, 9-4 lead here in the top of the 7th inning.
Welcome back to Cedar Rapids, where Eastern Connecticut has scored 3 7th-inning runs and expanded their lead to 9-4 over Salisbury. And this is the first of a best-of-3 series that will determine the 2022 national champion. Pitching change here for Salisbury. They bring in Justin McDermott, who's 2-2 on the year, with a 3.00 ERA and 16 appearances. McDermott has pitched 15 innings, allowed 18 hits, 5 earned runs. Walked 7, struck out 16. Opponents have hit .281 against McDermott.
And Bagdasarian takes ball 1.
McDermott's a sophomore right-hander from Montgomery Village, Maryland. 6'1", 205 pounds.
Up the middle, Campbell gets there. Side retired. But the lead is now 5 for the Warriors as we stretch them out here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Eastern Connecticut State going to go to a new arm here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. He comes in with a 5-run cushion.
Nolan Lincoln's had a good year, 6-0 before the tournament with a 2.76 ERA, his 14th appearance, his 15th appearance, 11th out of the bullpen in 30 innings. He's allowed 20 hits, 9 earned runs, walked 7, struck out 21. Opponents see at 189 against Lincoln, who appeared briefly yesterday. We saw Nolan get the last 2 outs of an 8-1 win against LaGrange. Struck out the one of the 2 hitters he faced.
And Mr. Lincoln will face Kavi Castor here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Seagulls have been playing from behind from the get-go and got it within 2 after 5 when the score was 6-4, only to see the top half of this inning and the Warriors erupt for 3 more. Castor right on it for a base hit.
He goes hunting a fastball on the first pitch from the reliever and gets his 2nd hit in 4 at-bats today. He's aboard, and that's what the Seagulls need is runners on the bases.
Stephen Rice now. In the dirt, 1-0.
Facing the meat of the order here. Rice, the cleanup hitter, 1 for 2 today with the reach on being hit by a pitch.
Going the other way, nice piece of hitting from Rice. Castor to third, Rice into second with a double.
The 2 veterans doing what you expect your 3-4 hitters to do. Get on, like you say, goes the other way. And thinking extra bases out of the box. It's a hustle double for Stephen Rice.
See what Sky Rahill can do. Scoots out of the way, but strike nonetheless. That's 12 base hits now for Salisbury. They're chasing the hit column and the runs column. 9 and 15 for Eastern Con State.
Get a big hit from Rahill, who's had a nice day. Talked about his background.
Tries to go to the left field side this time.
He was named the George C. Marshall, or received the George C. Marshall Award as Salisbury's top ROTC cadet this spring. And last week, he was commissioned as a 2nd lieutenant in the U.S. Army and will report to Fort Benning in Georgia after this tournament.
Center field, Bagdasarian catches. Castor tagging and scoring, 9-5. I'll square it away for a moment, but Lincoln there to back it up.
He wouldn't square it away. He airmailed the throw, and Rice doesn't make a good base running play. He should be on third base. That ball almost went to the screen.
The catcher, number 28.
Bagdasarian with a rainbow throw that almost hits the screen, and I don't know why Rice is waiting to take the base. I guess the first baseman kicked him out of thinking that it was going to get cut. But.
So, in my defense, that's what I was watching. I was watching Tower.
So I guess Tower deked you as well.
Tower deked me. Ferens rolls at the third, 2 away.
But that's a big run. I mean, Rice is on third. That, again, they're playing the infield back. That probably allows them to score. So
Left fielder.
Here it is again. Bob couldn't explain what he was looking at.
Yeah, I'm watching Tower thinking he's going to cut it off, and Rice thinks the same thing, like, whoa.
Meanwhile, the ball's back at the screen, having been airmailed there by the throw from center field, and Rice should have been on third. Instead, he got fooled by Tower's debauchery and trickery.
And I should have said it didn't squirt away. Rice and I will chat later. We'll get it all sorted out. All right, 2 away. Scott Cameron, 2 for 3 this afternoon. He'll try to pick up Rice out at second if he can find an area there in the outfield. Foul tip that one.
Cameron's had a good day at the plate. 2 for 3. He's had his struggles in left field. He'd love to get a 2-out RBI single to give him some form of redemption.
To be sure. 2-1 here. Tied him up. Evens it at 2-2.
Albee went the first 6, allowed 10 hits and 4 runs. Lincoln trying to get through the 7th.
And he will. Strike 3 called. Just the 1 tally for the Seagulls in the 7th inning. We shift this game to the 8th. It's 9-5 Eastern Connecticut State. So you want to know what they're playing for. Here you go. It's a Butte, Clark. Some of the Eastern Connecticut State fans, they have a little routine going, I've noticed. After something good happens, a run, well, they shout Luke right there because Broadhurst's leading off. But after something good happens, they go around and do the double hand high five.
This is the fans in the stands.
Yes. And it has to be the same people. They have to all do the double hand high five.
Choreographed. Then.
Yes, yes. Because if you don't do it the same each time, you're screwing up the mojo.
Well, Eastern Connecticut's averaged 10 runs a game, so they've had a lot of practice.
Yeah, to be sure. Broadhurst, base hit. Just beyond the reach of Waddell. Leadoff man aboard here in the 8th.
First hit of the day for Luke, who's just 1 for 5, but this is a solid single to left. Signals 1 for 4, drove in a first inning run, which got the Warriors off and running, and they haven't been caught since.
Masagno now.
Pretty balanced attack for the Warriors. Hannah Halverson provides us with a tournament recap with all the statistical leaders, and you don't see anybody from Eastern Connecticut on that list for the first 4 days of the tournament. Now, one of the reasons is they didn't play on Sunday, but still, kind of underlines the fact that it's a balanced attack.
And the attack continues here. That's 17 base hits now in this ball game. First and second to start the 8th.
Now you see them among pitching and fielding leaders, but again, their balance is up and down the lineup.
It's a team that was built to get here in 2022 and built to win this thing.
Malcolm's bunting here to try to add on a couple of runs.
He is. Got her down. Got it done. Second and third, one away for the designated hitter, Rich.
You can watch a big league team for a month and not see 4 sacrifice bunts. You've seen 4 in one game here.
Spectacular.
For the Warriors. Going to be a pitching change for the Gulls. McDermott is out. Going to bring in another right-hander, it appears, or maybe this is the left-hander. Yeah, it's the left-hander.
We'll be back to Cedar Rapids in just a moment, 9-5. This is pitcher number 4 of the day for the Salisbury Seagulls. It's the left-hander this time, Robbie Hollenbeck.
Say hello to the senior from Long Neck, Delaware, Hollenbeck. On the year, 0-1 with a .386 earned run average. This is his first appearance in the tournament, his 11th in the season in 9 1/3 innings. Hollenbeck's allowed 7 hits, 7 runs, 4 earned runs. Walked but 4, struck out 16. Opponents have hit 200 against Robbie Hollenbeck.
So you go lefty to face the lefty, Rich. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Excuse me, with 1 out, and the infield drawn in. Upstairs from Hollenbeck, 1-0.
Rich is 3 for 4 today, 7 for 14.
And Farron's only 1 pitch. Maybe the signals got mixed up.
Yeah,
so they're gonna.
I think he got crossed up.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna recommunicate here, make sure they're on the same page.
Again, the infield comes in. It has not been an effective strategy for the Gulls. Here's the cross-up.
Whoa. And Farron says, hang on, pal.
That was not a cross-up, but it was a ball.
Yes, it was. 2-0. Swings through that one, 2-1. And it don't get any easier. Towers next, and he's 4 for 4 today.
And 7 for 15 in the tournament. So these guys each have 7 hits in the tournament. And now they are among the leaders in the last 5 days in Cedar Rapids.
A strike, 2-2. Hollenbeck battling back here after the first 2 pitches. Got him. A swinging strikeout. 2 away here in the 8th.
I give Hollenbeck credit. He came back after being down 2-0 and very wild and records his 17th strikeout of the year, now in 9 2/3 innings. So Rowan knew what he was doing in bringing in a strikeout guy. The infield goes back to normal depth. Another left-handed hitter at the plate.
Josh Tower. 3 singles and a double.
3 RBIs.
Having a day. That one doesn't bend back enough. 1-0. play into the seats, 1-1.
Tosh Towers, a graduate student from Auburn, Massachusetts.
Josh looks studious, doesn't he? Got the bespectacled look. Wears them during the game as well, not just for the photo op, but the big scoreboard headshot. Hollenbeck looking for the out any way he can get it. 2-2.
Ferentz is leading toward the dugout. I think he thought that was strike 3.
Runners get their lead at second and third, and little bloop into left field. Down it goes. Cameron misplayed that. The 2 runs were going to score easily, but Tower drives in a pair.
Big 2-out hit. 5 RBIs for the graduate student. Again, Cameron overruns this as his troubles in left field continue. I didn't hear. They call it double or they call that a single in there? The voice from God that's been informing us on scoring decisions.
Yeah, still thinking it over.
It was quiet there. Anyway, a big 2-out hit by Tower to drive in the runs. And boy, Josh Tower, as you say, having a day. My goodness.
Yes, single and an error on the play, but give him the 2 ribs. 5 on the day. It's now 11-5. Plantamuro, the batter. And for all the work Salisbury did to chip away slowly offensively to get back in this game, these Warrior bats, they have turned it around to extend the lead once again. +6 at the moment.
Tower now has 8 RBIs in the tournament. He's 8 for 16 with 8 ribs.
Shallow center Caster, he'll get there. Side retired, but 2 more on the board for the guys from Eastern Connecticut State. Bottom of 8. New score is 11-5. Warriors back to the comfortable lead, if you will. Up by 6, bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, Salisbury, a lot of work to do. It's down 6 with just 6 outs to go.
Looking to grab game number 1 are the Warriors. Game 2, just keep it right where you are. They'll clean up the diamond. Teams might change uniforms. Sometimes winning team likes to just keep the good thing rolling and they stay put, but we'll see what the wardrobe choice is for game 2. It's a very colorful matchup in game 1.
This is a pinch hitter here for Adams.
Ben Anderson, freshman catcher, will get a swing here. And good swing. Right up the box for a base hit.
First ball swing. Twelve hits for Salisbury. That hasn't been the problem. We're going to get a pinch runner now for Anderson.
Joey Bowers will do the honors.
The pinch runner at first, number 36.
And now Luke Waddell. 0 for 3 in the number 9 spot today. Hyder waits in the on-deck circle.
Salisbury's had a lot of traffic on the bases. They've left 8. So offense has not been a problem. But shit has been.
Long run, Masagno, and it just drops foul.
And Salisbury just has had a devil of a time cooling off the Eastern Connecticut bats. Warriors have collected 18 hits. Started against Division III Pitcher of the Year, Jimmy Atkins. And the barrage has continued. Bullpen's given up 7 hits.
Strike 2 to Waddell.
Lincoln on for his second inning of work, his second straight day of work.
Two and two now. And it runs full. So Waddell trying to do his part here and getting some more of that traffic on the base paths. There it is. Free pass, puts 2 aboard with nobody out. And top of the order we go, Hyder.
The right fielder, number 19, Cam Hyder.
Today, Hyder is a home run away from the cycle. How about that?
He's a good player. He's been a constant. He is on my list of hitting leaders in this tournament. He's just the guy, the fire starter that makes these guys go.
Absolutely, and it warrants this discussion between the battery. So double in the first. He grounded back to the pitcher in the third. Then singled in the fifth, and that triple down the line into the right field corner happened in the sixth. So he's got 2 home runs on the year.
One of them was the game winner in an 18-16 Super Regional victory over Worcester last week.
Yeah, crazy go nuts ending. So,
Hyder's 9 for 18 in the tournament. Has driven in 4.
And he's going to get a new pitcher.
And Jack Wallace, that was just buying time for Wallace. So Jack Wallace comes in to succeed Lincoln as Salisbury smells like they got a comeback in them.
We shall see. Pitching change again here in Cedar Rapids.
Now pitching for Eastern Connecticut State, number 8, Jack Wallace. The batter is the right fielder, number 19, Cam Hyder.
We have seen number 8 before in this tournament. He reappears again here in the bottom of the 8th.
Jack Wallace is the man that Bob's talking about. In the year, Wallace is 2-0 with a 2.42 ERA. This is now his 21st appearance through 22 and a third innings coming into this event. Allowed 22 hits, 6 earned runs, walked 17, struck out 24. Opponents hit 250 against Wallace, who threw 3 innings of hitless, scoreless relief against LaGrange yesterday.
His job, obviously, to get outs and stay out of the big inning. Eastern Connecticut State, they'll allow you to get a couple here and there, but trade outs for it to get them closer to the finish line. Hyder's 1-1.
Well, that pitch. Hyder on the tournament, 9 for 18, with 4 runs scored, 4 RBIs, 3 doubles, and a triple. The latest double and a triple occurred in this game.
Broadhurst on the grass at third. 2-1 to Cam.
His 9 hits have tied Jared Aldridge of LaGrange for most hits in the tournament.
Two-one pitch. Hyder fights it off into his own dugout.
Yeah, it keeps everybody alive in the dugout. That baby had a little juice on it. But the netting's there for a reason.
Yeah, it actually helps on balls like that. It doesn't ricochet. Actually kind of kills it, dies a slow death. Comebacker off the glove of Wallace. No tag applied, but out at first.
Good job by Planamiro to get 1 out. Tried for 2. Give an assist to the pitcher, too, as it caromed off Wallace. Planamiro charging, tried to tag out Waddell going to second. As you can see, the umpire right there signals no tag, but Planamiro has the presence of mind to get Hyder, who runs very well at first base.
Yeah, Justin Sims, the second base umpire, he was within arm's length, so had a clear view of the non-tag. So second and third, 1 away for Campbell.
No, this is Trent Saunders, a pinch hitter.
Beg your pardon. Saunders going to swing from the left side.
9 for 24 in the year with 7 RBIs.
Ball 1 to Trent.
Campbell had a good day, 2 for 4, but Troy Brohan likes his lefty against the right-hander.
Missing, 2-0. Kavi Castor waits on deck. Wallace brings it there, 2-1.
Wallace, the third pitcher of the day used by the Warriors.
Ball hit him. So the bases are loaded with Seagulls for Kavi Castor, whose bat is starting to show signs of life again.
Well, and we said that's what they needed. It's never been more evident than right here. Castor's driven in a couple with 2 hits today.
The center fielder, number 22.
Their RBI leader in the year was 63. A 428 hitter coming into the tournament.
Big spot in the ball game here with Salisbury down by 6. And he's not up there to work the count. He's up there to mash.
Castor now at 415 after having some hitting difficulties the first 3 games there.
He mashes it to left. Masagno has room, catches. Tagging and scoring is Anderson. So it's 11-6.
And again, Eastern Connecticut will trade runs for outs in the 8th inning. So Castor gets his 3rd RBI, but Salisbury fans were hoping for more than just a sac fly.
2 away for Stephen Rice. Single and a double today. Wallace pounds in a strike.
Well, he's 2 for 3 in this game. Had a nice year. 44 RBIs for the cleanup hitter.
Missing there, 1-1.
Right, 6 for 17 in the tournament.
Big swing there.
Imperative for Salisbury to keep the line moving down to their last 4 outs in the game.
Wallace looks in the dugout, says, run through it again. Signs delivered. 1-2. 2-2. Slicer should find the seats, and it does. So the runners retreat back to first and second.
Left-handed hitting Rahill on deck. If Rice can find a way to get aboard.
Two. This one might be. Nope, take that back. Kept sailing and tailing. So another reset, another do-over. 2-2 with 2 away. At the end of the bat.
Rice keeps battling. And Bob, I want to point out the seagull's not here. Your friend, the mascot, but the flag, the portrait of his, waving now over the Salisbury dugout.
He's here in spirit then.
Yep.
Runners get their lead. Bouncing ball to third. Broadhurst knocks it down, and that's all he can do. Bases are loaded with 2 away.
Maybe it was the spirit of Sammy the Seagull that caused that ball to take a bad hop in the third baseman. Broadhurst backed up on it.
The first baseman, number 30.
And the bases are loaded as Rice reaches. Good at bat by Rice, who battled Wallace all the way.
It's an E5, first error committed by the Warriors. And Sky Rahill. Down the line, Towers there, gobbles it up, gets the out, side retired. Minimal damage done, just the tally. As we head to the 9th inning, it's Eastern Connecticut State by 5. We have approached the 9th inning. The championship trophy looming here in Cedar Rapids.
There's your Seagull, buddy.
In spirit only.
Yep. All week, Bob has been bemoaning the fact that for the second straight year, the Seagull is not flown to Cedar Rapids. Sammy taking a pass, but he's here on the flag, which flies over the Salisbury dugout.
This is Jarrett Price, right-hander, that will come on for the Seagulls.
Fourth time on the year for Price, who has no record, but a 6.75 ERA. He's only thrown an inning in the third, allowed a run, no hits. Walked one, struck out two. And he's comes into the NCAA Championship Series with opponents hitting 0-0-0 against him. And not many people can say that.
Claiborne, the first batter, then top of the order, Donahue and Bagdasarian.
Incidentally, Josh Tower, with his 5 hits today, has tied a World Series record. It's been done 17 times previously, according to Jim Dixon, our friend from D3Baseball.com, who shares that information with us.
Get him the baseball. That's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah.
2-1 to Claiborne. This is the, if you want some more insurance runs, go for it, Warriors inning. And Price running the count full. Walked him.
Third walk for Claiborne. He's been on all but one time today. And you got to think Donahue is bunting here from what we've seen today from the Warriors.
Top of the order and Donahue. This is AB number 6 for him. It happens when you put up 11 and 18. First pitch swinging. Castor goes over. Grabs it for out number 1. Bagdasarian's turn now for his 6th AB.
The last time the 5-hit accomplishment had occurred, according to our friend Jim Dixon, was in 2018. Jeff Barnes of Randolph-Macon had 5 hits in a game. And our thanks to Jim and that website, D3Baseball.com. If you follow baseball at this level, if the bound copy in front of us isn't the Bible, that is the internet version of the Bible. And they're around all year, not just for a week in Cedar Rapids, like the Bible that we swear by.
Oh, yeah.
But Jim and his crew do a great job at D3Baseball.com.
Price gets ahead of Bagdasarian. To third, Waddell, second for 1, relay time. So 2 away for Luke Broadhurst. Bottom of the 9th for Salisbury. Scheduled 6, 7, and 8. That's Ferens, Cameron, and Anderson, who, well, he pinch hit for Adams, who's the DH, so we'll see about that. Right now, down 5. They'll need 6 to walk it off.
And if they don't, they'll go at it again 45 minutes after the conclusion of this game.
That is your timing aspect of today's doubleheader. Both these teams in the Eastern time zone, so.
It's still 45 minutes after the conclusion of this game.
Oh, it doesn't double? And don't get me started on daylight saving time. 2-1 to Broadhurst. Make it 3-1. Strike. Luke took a step and has to take a couple back into the batter's box. Price gets him to pop up shallow center. Castor calling everyone off. Side retired. Bottom of the ninth, the defending national champions in Division III baseball. And a lot of work to do. 5 to tie, 6 to win. Bottom of the ninth inning, and it's ball 1 to Jacob Ferens. Both teams probably eager to just get to the break here, the 45-minute break. For Salisbury, unless they rally here, they just want to hit the reset button. And for Eastern Connecticut State, keep a good thing rolling. Let's get to game 2. Ferens 2-1.
I don't think Eastern Connecticut's thinking let's get there. They got Tommy Benincazo up in the bullpen. He's their number 2 starter. They think that Salisbury's got some comeback ability.
Heart of a champion. Strike 3 called. 1 away in the bottom of the ninth.
For strikeout for Wallace. We got the 3 outs in the 8th.
Scott Cameron.
Didn't allow a hit.
Scott Cameron. He gets hit.
Second hit batsman for Wallace since coming on, with 2 on and none out in the 8th.
And now Zach Giesemann in the DH slot that Anderson hit. Now Giesemann will get some swings.
Now batting number 26, Zach Giesemann.
Giesemann is 258 hitter, 17 for 66 this year. 2 homers, 17 RBIs.
No pinch hit here with 1 out and 1 on in the bottom of the ninth. Strike 1. Wallace gets ahead 0-2.
Well, he's got to be mad at himself for hitting Cameron. You know, his job is to throw strikes, avoid free passes. Near the bottom of the order, you don't want to see Hyder and Castor and Rice, those guys again with men on base. Wallace looking for the last 2 outs of this game.
There's one of them. And 1 to go. Waddell will be the batter.
Third baseman number 3, Luke Waddell.
Waddell's had a tough day, 0 for 3. The only one of the starters, I believe, that's not had a hit for the Seagulls.
Bouncing ball to first. Shovel toss. Ball game. Eastern Connecticut State. They've only lost 3 times all season long. They win here this afternoon by the score of 11-6. And one more W. And all those trophy shots we showed you throughout the game, the trophy will be theirs.
They've won 22 in a row. Do it today by going 11 runs, 18 hits, 1 error, 6-13-2 for the defending champs from Salisbury that needs to win the upcoming game to force a deciding Game 3 tomorrow.
We invite you to stay where you are and dial us back up 45 minutes from now, about 2:45 Central Time, 3:45 out east. Once again, the final score, 11-6. The Warriors over the Seagulls. Game 2 coming your way shortly on NCAA.com.